Curious C. Davenport deserves a gun. If you come back for one more All-Stars, Curious C. Davenport gets a gun.
Russian roulette.
Because
Russian roulette.
Oh my God. Guess who's back in the house? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main stage of the Meant to Be podcast. We discuss all things relationships and pop culture. I'm your host, Marvin Williams, and with me, our favorite squirrel friend, it's Rachel Williams.
Hello, everybody.
Tonight, the time has come for us to lip sync for our lives. Can you imagine?
No.
It would be a show, I'll tell you that much.
I feel like you'd do better.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Probably.
I know.
The theater kid in me.
Yes.
No, we've welcomed a new queen into the Hall of Fame, and there's certainly a method to her madness. Congratulations, Miss Crystal Methyd.
Woo, woo, woo.
This has certainly been an interesting season, to say the least, but let's have an honest conversation about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star, shall we?
So we're not going to do my thing, like, at all?
Can I get to it?
You just jumped right into our conversation.
I literally have other stuff to do before I get to the finish.
We can do like an icebreaker. I was hoping to do that as the icebreaker.
We're going to get...
Okay, continue. No, do your thing.
But first, we want to hear from you. What do you think about the All-Stars format, and how would you change it? Let's talk about it. If this is your first episode, welcome. You get this one for free because it's our soft launch together. But if this is your second time hanging with us, you're family now, and it's time to hard launch and make it official. So here's our keep it real deal. Wherever you're listening or watching, do us one favor and please hit subscribe or follow. That's how you keep the show alive, and we can keep it real and keep it kind. Okay, quick pause because we have to show some love to our sponsor, Pop Snacks. Pop Snacks is a monthly mystery snack box that lets you discover treats from different countries without leaving home. And every box is different. So you might get international chips, candies, cookies, sweets, and even rare drinks. So if you love trying new things, use the link in our description to get 40% off your first Pop Snacks box. Thanks, Pop Snacks. All right, back to the episode. Now, we use Riverside to record the podcast, and when I set it up tonight, I hit transcript to see what would happen, and they set up a whole, like, teaser thing for us, so Rachel wants to go through it, and so you guys can see what they got going on here.
They, like, created, based off of what we've been talking about in the past, their own version of, like, a script write-up for us, and amongst... grazing past it, it was really funny, and I wanted to do it as like a fun little icebreaker to the episode because I'm like, this is so stupid what I was so far reading, and so I wanted you guys to experience what it is with us.
Yeah,
does it pop up on the screen for them to see, or that's literally for us?
No, this is just us.
Wow. Technology, man. It's crazy. All right. So it literally says meant to be podcast trailer script. And then in parentheses, it says upbeat music fades in. Mm-hmm. Do we even have music?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. Season 3, maybe.
So I already laughed out loud because I'm like, we don't even have music. But then okay. We're going to read it.
We'll see if she can get through it.
I don't know if I can.
Okay.
All right, you start.
What's up, everybody?
It's not even... Do you say that, like, ever?
No.
No.
But also, we got to get through this. It's late.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So keep it together.
I'm sorry.
God.
I'm sorry. Please.
What's up, everybody? I'm Marvin, born and raised in sunny Florida.
And I'm Rachel, proudly representing Ohio. And yes, I brought the sarcasm with me.
Welcome to the Meant to Be podcast, where we're diving into all things love, relationships, and of course, pop culture.
I haven't read past the Ohio thing, so this is sending me. Oh my God. It says we're in. This is crazy. I'm crying. It says we're an interracial couple who met on Hinge back in 2021. Shout out to dating apps that actually work. and tied the knot in 2023.
Every week, we're bringing you our unfiltered takes on dating, marriage, and the wild world of being a modern couple.
Why is my shit crazy? You have such simple things.
I don't know.
Mine is like so stupid. Okay. Think relationship advice you didn't ask for. Hilarious stories you won't believe and spicy takes on the latest celeb drama.
We'll tackle real issues like balancing personalities in a relationship.
Or I'm so hot. Or how to survive meeting the in-laws without a total meltdown.
Whether you're single, dating, married, or just here for the pop culture hot takes,
we've got something for you. So subscribe now and catch us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you listen. And remember,
keep it real.
Keep it light.
And then it says music fades out in brackets. I hope you had fun.
That was wild. Oh my gosh. Oh, my face is red. I'm hot. God.
So yeah, if you guys want to check out Riverside, it'll help you really get set up with your podcast. So.
Oh my God. That was so funny. Okay, also, the part about our in-laws, we both have only talked healthy and good things about our in-laws because our in-laws are literally the best ever.
That's how you survive without a total meltdown, apparently.
And the fact that it specifically is like, we are in an interracial relationship. No shit, Sherlock. Like,
the AI can't tell that by looking at us.
They could tell clearly by what we talked about.
Yeah.
Enough to put it in.
I'm just glad it was actually able to, figure out who says what and put all that together. So.
Oh my God. I had everything stupid.
I don't know.
And I brought the sarcasm. What the? From where, Ohio?
Yes.
Apparently it registered enough I'm sarcastic.
You are sarcastic.
All right. I thought it was a blast because I was just curious of what AI would write for us after hearing us for like 2 seasons. Yeah. And it came up with bullshit.
Listen, you got to help the AI out.
Shout out to dating apps.
Dating apps that work.
Ooh, my chest hurts.
Okay. Now that we've got that out the way and you can cool down a bit.
Ooh.
All right, back to All Stars 11. Let's start with the bracket system. I know how I feel about it. There's good and bad, but what do you think, Rachel?
I agree that there's good and bad, but ultimately, I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah, I know the girls like it because they only have to put together like 3 weeks at a time. And, you're able to, 3 weeks, but I'm sure they do this in like a few days.
Right.
And then they knock it out. But like, I know that's so much easier on them, but like literally we'll do like bracket 1. And then by the time we get to bracket 3, I'm like, I don't remember anything from bracket 1.
Yeah, it's hard to remember exactly what transpired throughout the first 2 brackets by the time you get to the third one. And then by the time you get to like combining all the girls together. And I get it. It's definitely, for the girlies, it's definitely a lot easier, but I feel like there's a way. He's so cute and cuddly. Kitty on my lap. I feel like there is a way that we could still try to like make it easier for the girls without having to do brackets.
Yeah, I know some people have like suggested to do like an episode each week. So it's like bracket 1, bracket 2, bracket 3, and then like run through them all like that. And I don't like hate that because that's like, I'm able to remember a little bit more.
Yeah, but then the season's going to end so fast.
Well, not like fast. Like, we're still going to do like the other stuff, but like it's going to be those first 3 brackets. It's not like all of bracket 1, all of bracket 2. It's first episode bracket 1, first episode bracket 2.
You can't do that though because all the girls' stuff is in the room.
I mean, they can probably still cut it up in that, but like send it to us. Episode 1, episode 1, episode 1.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. I mean, I feel I still don't see that working, honestly. Like, I get part of the mindset with that, but I feel like the other mindset with it too is like, I would then start to get a little more confused because then I'm going to be like, oh yeah, the design challenge with such and such and such and such. And you'd be like, no, that was this challenge with this person. Like that person's not in this bracket. I feel like I would get confused on who's in what bracket at that point, and I would get stuck trying to recount what was happening, or like, like I don't mind the way the brackets are now. I just preferred when and I like it. Like we have the same girls for like those 3 weeks, but at the same time I'm like, I kind of like how like all winners, like nobody went home and they did the point system up until like the end. But I know it's a lot of girls to do that with, like especially with the brackets. Like the brackets, we get more queens than ever, I feel like, which is great. But yeah, I don't know how they can make it better, honestly. Like
I mean, I have some thoughts and we'll get to those later.
Okay.
But well, with the bracket comes the queen. So like we have 3 brackets and it's 18 girls. And I feel like that's so many girls. And I know we have like damn near, but like 700 Ru girls. Like it's between 4 and 7, I think, for like all over.
Yeah.
But like there's only a finite amount for like US, which I feel like they mostly stick with for the regular stuff besides like Jimbo. So like they're going to run through these girls and it's like, well, now people have to come back for that 3rd and 4th time. And it's like, I feel like that's a huge commitment and I don't want to waste my time coming back multiple times, especially when I like put up a really good performance. Like let's say last season where like it really felt like Bosco was going to win. And it's like, if I'm Bosco and I'm like, I killed that season, but you wanted Ginger Minge to win. So like,
Min?
Yeah, you wanted Ginger Minge to win. So like, what am I doing here? Giving you like everything I've got. And I'm like, we're having a good time. And I spent all this money and I took this time off. And it's like, I feel like the bracket system is a lot of like playing in a bunch of people's face. That's the way I feel like it.
Yeah, I could feel that way. I feel like the last at least 2 All-Stars were geared toward a specific person to win.
And that's another thing that drives me insane. I've looked at All-Stars in general, and at first, I don't feel like it was built for someone to win. But I know as it went on, a lot of people have felt like All-Stars is like done so that someone can win. And I don't necessarily see it all the way, but there are seasons where I'm like, okay, I see how this was done for this person. But at the same time, I'm like, how do we decide who we rig an entire season for? So like, let's say All-Stars 5, Shea Coulee.
Yeah.
Shea Coulee was very obviously supposed to win season 9, but the Stasha Velour of it all, it happens. What can you do? But at the same time, I'm like, I really feel like anybody can win an All-Stars except for these current ones. Those feel like that's not really made for anybody to win. It really feels like as we get down to the wire, it's like, oh, I see what's happening.
Yeah.
This is rigged for this person. And it's very bracket 3, which also drives me insane. Cause like we have so much fun with bracket 1, bracket 2, and then it gets to bracket 3 and we're like, okay.
Didn't like 3 girls or 4 girls come through from bracket?
Yeah, 4 girls came from bracket.
Because they sent the 2, they chose another one, and then they ended up picking Joey's ball.
That's another thing. What the hell are we doing with Joey J? And I had fun with Joey J. I did.
I love Joey.
But at the same time, it was like there were wins that Joey should have had.
Oh, for sure.
And then they didn't give it to her.
For sure.
But then they still chose her as the
like
wild
top
card.
Top 2, and they chose her as wild card, and then she makes it to top 2.
And then she was top 2, and it's like,
why didn't you just give her the wins then that she deserved? Like,
it would have felt better for her to be top 2 with wins than just being top 2 with no wins.
Yeah.
You think I believe that you're going to give Joey J the crown when she's there with 0 wins versus Crystal Methyd, who has 4 wins?
Yeah.
Like, make it make sense. Because like, clearly I'm not invested anymore because it feels very Crystal Methyd's just going to take this away. Like, at least let me believe someone else could potentially win.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel like it was set up for like, and I love Crystal. I love Joey. I I was happy. Like, I loved that A'keria was a part of it too. I hated that A'keria was like eliminated first in the lip syncs. Because I definitely feel like she deserved to move forward a little bit more.
A'keria C. Davenport deserves a gun. If you come back for one more All-Stars, A'keria C. Davenport gets a gun.
Russian roulette.
Because
Russian roulette.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I did not care for the way that they did Miss Ass Almighty. I love A'keria. I've loved her her first season. I loved her second season. This is her third.
Yeah.
And just top to bottom, like with the design challenges and then the lip sync against Kennedy.
She needs to be on Project Runway.
She probably does. I think she would do really well.
She would do amazing on Project Runway. Well, I don't know, because right now they're coming after... We're going off topic by time. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
They're doing my man Jeffrey dirty. On
Justice for Jeffrey. Jeffrey also gets a gun.
Literally, because that's a whole nother issue we're having right now in this world. Anyways, no, love A'keria, love her down. I wish she was at least top 3 or top 2.
Yeah, y'all was ganging up on A'keria. I did not care for that. No. This whole Silky thing. I don't care if y'all like Silky. The way that y'all were just like isolating A'keria and just like pushing her to the side like she's not A'keria C. Davenport, that was driving me insane.
Yeah, it was a little crazy, a little messy, but I digress. Yeah. It's hard because I do feel like there is a lot of I feel like Ru is like a very messy queen. She likes to be messy. We know this about her. And she's at a position where she's like, I honestly don't care what y'all think. I can give a crown to whoever I want to give a crown to, which, hey, pop off, sis. I don't blame you. But at the same time, I feel like it has gotten to the point that it is very like focused on this one person. Because like you said, like if Joey J got more wins or was tied with Crystal, then it would seem like the win could go either way, or the win might obviously be Joey, but then like she didn't want the win to ultimately go to Joey. She wanted it to show like, oh, Crystal deserved this from the get-go because look how many wins she got and Joey didn't get any wins and da-da-da. And it's like...
It was another thing because for Crystal, like they gave her, especially in the merge where she got both of those wins, I think they were like, we're going to push it so that Crystal doesn't have to lip sync the entire time.
Right.
Because she's not going to
lip sync.
She's not going to beat everybody in a lip sync.
No,
like
we
if she
love
had
her
to
to
lip
bits and
sync,
pieces, but
she had to lip sync against A'keria or Silky, it just wasn't going to be good.
It would be over for her, for sure.
But at the same time, it's like, then why do we do a Lollapalooza? And that's my next point. But before I forget, Selena S. Titties also deserved better. I feel like there were wins that she deserved. And justice for Jason. So Jeffrey, A'keria, Selena S. Titties. We're getting guns all around because this is ridiculous.
God, you're violent tonight.
Well, with the way this Big Brother house is going, with the Republicans just running this, if they want guns, I'm giving someone a gun in this house, and it is not one of them. So yeah, that's just the way I feel about that. But Selena, we love you. I would love to see you do something else, whether it's Big Brother, which I do think they're going to ask her to come back. I don't know if it'll be immediately the next season or a season down the line, but I definitely think because of how much fun Julie Chen had with her during her like exit interview, I think they were like, we need her because she was great television, and it's not going to be good television without her.
No, it's not. The rest of the season is going to be boring.
And I also think traders will also call her, so we'll see.
Oh my God, that would be so fun.
So yes, Selena S. Titties, wishing you all the success. Back to Drag Race. So for some reason, we're ending the season with a Lollapalooza, and I personally do not like it. It's pissing me and my homegirls off. So especially when it does like a disservice to the queen that the season is rigged for. So like with Crystal Methyd, like we said, they were like, because Crystal got the last 2 wins, she's going to skip so that she doesn't have to lip sync. And it's like, and I think a lot of the girls, when they saw that was it was like, oh, okay, I don't have a chance. This is what's happening. And that's where I would feel like I just wasted all this time and all this money to do this. And I was probably fine with all the bookings that I had before that. So I'm like, maybe I'll get a boost from this. But at that point, I'm just here to just finish this off.
Yeah, but honestly, for me, like, being in a world where networking is everything and promoting yourself is everything, like, I feel like even if I saw that the show was rigged, I'm like, it's still TV time for me. It's still like a way to boost my career in a forward trajectory where like people would want to pay maybe a couple more dollars to come to my show, because not only now have I done RuPaul's Drag Race, I've done RuPaul's All Stars. Not only have I done All Stars once, I've done it twice. So I feel like for some of the girls that like continue to perform or like are going to events, it can sometimes boost their ratings, it can boost their income, it can boost their presence, social media or in person to events, you know? Like I feel like there is still a part of it where it can still help their career, even if you can see it's going to be like a clear winner, because then they have all the people that are following them like, oh, this person should have won, da da da. Like, so then people go to their shows to promote, to support them and be there for them because they're like, oh, you deserve the win, so I'm going to be at your shows. You like, you know, I feel like it is a way to kind of like bill boost.
I mean,
themselves.
I do see that, but I was listening to Monet Exchange's podcast. She did an episode with Candy Muse, and they were saying that like the bookings are not really there anymore.
Really?
Because there's so many like Ru girls, everybody can't get a job. So like, especially when you come and you do Drag Race, which is an expensive show to do nowadays.
Oh, for sure. You have to have like...
These people are taking out loans to do this stuff. So
yes.
I'm like, if I go and I take time off from the bookings that I have, I take out a loan for like $30,000, $40,000 to pay my designers. And then I go in there and I win what, $10,000 for a lip sync, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
There are girls who did this season and didn't win any money. So I'm like...
yeah. No, and it would that is definitely the toss-up, and that's hard. But I think, too, like... but again, like you said, like, okay, the bookings aren't there because there are so many Ru girls now and so many different shows that people want to go to or see, or, like, some have fizzled out. And then... so that's, again, where it's like all they have sometimes is this shot to go on the show. All they have is this one shot to be like, all right, like, let me try again. Let me try to push myself again. Let me try to win this money because the bookings aren't there and this isn't there and I've been invited back, so might as well go. And for people like Akira, like, she designs all her clothing, you know, like, and it is a regulation, honestly, at this point. It, like, if you go on there and you don't sew, you're not going to win a sewing challenge because there's so many solid designer queens that are on the seasons. So I feel like, you know, the girls like Akira that like have learned and taught themselves how to make like drop dead gorgeous pieces. Like, yes, the material still costs a lot of money, but it is less than getting a designer. So it's like, if you can nail like over the course of a year, if you know you're about to be on next season, if you can break down and try to get at least
what Dawn and Akira made in that workroom, that is not something you're learning to do in a year.
No, not learning to do in a year, but I'm saying like these queens know now that like to be a part of this show, you need to know how to sew. You know, like I feel like if I was going on RuPaul's Drag Race, I would be like, I need to learn how to sew. I need to sit down. I need to take classes. I'm on YouTube University. I am getting a sewing machine. I'm gonna make outfits so at least they're passable when like, because like for most of the lip syncs now, they change into a different outfit.
Yeah, no.
Those are some simple leotards and jackets, you know, like that's something that girls sew in there on a 1-day challenge. So it's like, if I can make something real quick like that, even so then I'm not spending all this money trying to buy all these pieces for like the runway and the lip syncs, you know, like I feel like there's ways that money is, and again, it's easier said than done for sure. But
I'm sure these, like, say they change for the lip sync, that's stuff that they have had like over the years.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm still paying for all these things.
But I feel like that's like show stuff that they've accumulated over time. And yes, some of the things they're probably paying for, but and yeah, they paid for it in the past, but you know, we got closets full of clothes. They got closets full of drag clothes, you know? So like, I feel like, honestly, for the girlies that aren't getting as many bookings as they were hoping, this is another shot to try to like boost that again. I feel like they're just trying to do anything to get their name out there again, to get that recognition again. So then that way, when their name does pop up for a show, people are inclined to want to buy it.
I guess. I definitely think there are other ways to do it. Like, let's say, Corey King, like the way that she's able to like do social media, do YouTube,
she's crushing it on social media.
Cameos, like she's out there and just constantly like got her name out there.
She's marketing herself. She's pushing herself, pushing her brand. We still follow her on social media because we love her because she's so funny.
Or you do like one of the other shows like a House of Villains or a Big Brother or a Traitors, like where you don't like pay money to go on to the show. Yeah. So like there are definitely other ways than All Stars. So for me personally, if I did really well on my first season, I'm not coming back to Drag Race unless like we have a conversation when you ask me to do the show. And it's like, do you want to come to Drag Race for All Stars and get a crown? That's where I would come back.
I don't even think she has those conversations, though.
I feel like when these conversations are had, Ginger Minge and Crystal Methyd know they're winning. But like when it comes to like a Dawn who did okay on their season, they were safe every time. They didn't get any wins. I'm coming back so that I can get those wins. And she did. I don't think Dawn is necessarily going to be chosen as one of the girls that an All Stars is rigged for, but like because she came back and she got those wins, now I wouldn't need to come back. So that's a situation where I would come back. So those are the only two times I think really you can do All Stars, but
yeah, I feel like a lot of times, if you notice, a lot of the top 3 queens from their season have usually been the winner of All Stars. Like if you were top 3 from Drag Race, you come back in All Stars. The past like 2 seasons at least.
Yeah, because Ginger is like kind of an exception because she was top 3 her first season, but then she did All Stars and did not do great her times. I think. I want to say All Stars 2, All Stars 6. I know she was eliminated early, All Stars 2. I think she was somewhere in the top, All Stars 6. I don't fully remember 6 that much, but it all depends. But that's also where I'm like a Kennedy Davenport, where it's like, if I know Kennedy's not winning, I'm not calling her. I'm not wasting her time. This was her 4th time.
Yeah.
She's made it to like the top 4 of the finale every single time. So I'm like, I wouldn't waste certain people's time.
I see it.
Back to the Lollapalooza. Why are we doing a Lollapalooza for the finale? Because it feels very weird to do these brackets and all these challenges and then eliminate some people and then eliminate some more people. And then it's like, all right, we're going to decide the winner with a few lip syncs. And I just feel like there's better ways to do it. And I have some ideas. Do you have any ideas?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what, because my thing is, like, I just know that I don't like the lip syncs, but I don't like the Lollapaloozas for the crown.
Yes.
Which is technically a lip sync for the crown, too, if you really think about it. There's a different name. And I personally miss the days where they came on stage and they did their own personalized song. They did their...
Okay, you're there with me. You're right there with me a little bit. Okay, so here is my idea in World of Wonder. We can talk. I will sell y'all this idea. All right, so I wrote down all my notes. So that's where I'm going to be at. Me and you guys, me and my notes and y'all. 3 brackets. 2 girls from each bracket, which means 6 girls at the merge. Because we absolutely have to do a Lollapalooza for some reason, I think we use that to decide the wild card instead of just drawing from a spinner.
That's smart.
That's better.
That's better. And then it's another episode. You can have a Lollapalooza
whole episode,
where you bring...
you still get your Lollapalooza.
Yeah, you bring the other girls back for a Lollapalooza and you have a good time.
And that way, you can still kind of rig it, but like at least at that point, like we're having some fun with a Lollapalooza a little bit. It's like, it really doesn't matter who the wild card is.
I feel like the cranking is for show.
It's all for show. They know exactly who they're choosing.
The ball and is like, this is the person we're going to have back.
I mean, even then, they probably pick a ball. They never show it.
No, they don't. No, they don't show it. The camera always cuts because then they switch it out to give who they want.
Even this season, they were like, Joey J was like, well, RuPaul handpicked me. I'm like, well, in the episode before, I literally saw a guy pick your name out of a ball, apparently. So it's not RuPaul choosing you, but we know that RuPaul chooses. Yeah. So it's like, I feel like if we do the Lollapalooza there, that's so much better. You still get your Lollapalooza and the winner gets added to the merge for a total of 7 girls. Now from there, let's do a regular season of All Stars. So either the bottom two lip syncing for their life, or the top two lip sync to eliminate someone. And then we do that until there's 4 girls. And then the last challenge is a Ru mix. We do a Ru mix to a Ru song with original verses. And then the top 2 lip sync for the win. And the winner decides which of the bottom 2 comes to the finale. And then the finale is like regular Drag Race where everyone gets their original number. Ru cuts 1 to a top 2, and then they lip sync for the crown. I feel like that's so much better. I feel like it's so smooth, and we still get like a full finale. And I'm just, because I miss when Drag Race felt bigger, and I feel like All Stars just doesn't get that same amount of attention. Even now, like, we're not doing theaters anymore, and just, I don't like that we're just on the main stage for the finales. And I'm like, it feels like we're trying to put Drag Race in a box and be so precise with everything because of Sasha Velour. Now we can't let anything surprise us at all.
Right. Yeah, I don't like that there's not like a theater anymore for like RuPaul's, but I don't know, because I feel like, I mean, they had a budget originally.
Well, not originally.
Not like but I'm saying like they had a budget where they could give them $100,000. But now they're doing $200,000. I feel like, yeah, because the award is so much bigger that they had like to make cuts other places, like the theater. Like they're realizing like we don't really have to spend all this money on a theater and then try to pack it every single year when we have our studio that is made for this. And we can, I am looking at it at that side of it of like, what would I rather want as a contestant? Would I rather want less money and a theater grand stage, or would I want more money and just to do it on the RuPaul stage? I'd want more money and do it on the RuPaul stage.
If I'm being honest, 200,000 is not enough. I think what these girls do, 200,000 is not enough. Like, they're putting on musicals and sewing and writing rap verses and stuff. And I'm like, I look at all these other shows and I'm like, we have more money. There's like...
You're looking at Big Brother, who gives a ridiculous amount of money for people to live in a house for 90 days.
Well, I feel like all the reality shows are like $1 million.
No. Love Island's only 100,000.
I think Love Island's just 50,000.
50,000 each, I think.
Yeah, but they're just dating. They're not doing it.
Exactly. And they get $100,000 just to date.
Yeah. But like, remember, what was it? Are You the One? $1 million.
I didn't know
just
that.
dating.
Are You the One was $1 million?
Yeah. So I'm like,
but
what?
Actually $1 million.
Well, they're all splitting it, but it's $1 million total.
So then how many people had won at the end of that episode? Or like went home with it?
If I remember correctly, I think only one season didn't get the money. Like, I think the first couple seasons all won the money.
Yeah, but how many people won the money?
I think it's like 10 couples, so 20 people.
Okay, so $1 million divided by 20 is how much?
It's like $50K.
Okay, so everybody only gets $50K. That's not $1 million.
No, but they gave $1 million total.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, if we can give $1 million total to them, why are we only doing 200,000 for what these girls are going through? Like, buying all these...
Because the United States hates drag, babe. I don't think they can get that kind of money here, unfortunately. I don't think they're doing the best they can,
MTV,
honey.
Paramount, CBS, they got money. Yeah. They out here, they just bought HBO Max. They got money to give these drag race people.
But again, out of all of the shows that people watch, are they really going to give it to drag queens?
I mean, Drag Race won the Emmy like 12 years in a row, so.
Right. But that still doesn't change the certain people that are in charge that deal out who gets what for reality TV or for competition shows.
I think it's the same people. Like,
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. People in the chair and the higher ups, whoever they are, an old white male, a young white woman or black woman or whatever, whoever it is choosing not to give as much to Drag Race as they would to an Are You the One? Which Are You the One? Isn't that Netflix?
No, MTV.
Oh, that is MTV?
Which is?
Yeah, I understand that, but that's straight couples.
They did a gay season.
One?
Yes, one.
Okay. So,
I'm not going to lie. I think it was the last one. They might have. No. They did a couple more. Okay. But I'm still saying, like,
we love drag. There's a big community that loves drag, but probably in that writer's room or the directors or whoever's controlling the money is for some reason choosing not to give as much to Drag Race. That's just my whole point. Of course, they could, but they're choosing not to. Because also one person can't win $1 million.
Why not? Happens all the time.
It does happen all the time. Not all the time, actually. Hold on.
I think like the Challenge, Survivor, Big Brother, the Big Brother is only $750 now. But
I don't think Survivor's $1 million.
I would be shocked if Survivor, if these people are doing Survivor and shitting in the ocean and not getting $1 million.
How much do you win on Survivor?
$1 million.
That's like before taxes.
That's the way it all works.
Okay, so then what is it after? What do you get actually after taxes?
Probably like $600.
The runner-up only gets $100,000, and
the runner-up
and third place gets $85,000.
$85,000 for coming in third.
Okay, but you just said they shit in the ocean. Like drag queens aren't shitting in the ocean.
Well, I heard Bob the drag queen was willing to piss in a trash can. So
that's Bob, though. Okay, yeah. Let's be real. She would piss in a trash can.
I think people have peed on the main stage.
For what?
Because they weren't allowed to go to the bathroom.
Oh, no, I'd riot.
So that's why
I would walk off I don't care. You're not stopping me from going to the bathroom. You know my bladder.
That's why Bob was like, I will piss in this trash can. They were like, you can go to the bathroom. But like, yeah, I think girls have peed on the main stage.
I'm saying how much after taxes?
$600. Damn, I'm good.
Did you say that? I didn't even hear you say it.
Yes, I said $600.
Yeah, it's a 600 to 600. I just glitched.
God.
To 620,000 after taxes. So you technically don't get.
Well, that's the way it works. Like when you win the lottery, they still take taxes.
The lottery.
The lottery.
No, you're so cute.
Okay.
I know you don't get you have to pay it back in certain taxes.
So also, if I win $200,000, there's taxes on that.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
So I probably walk away with like what, 140, 160.
Yeah, but you're also talking to me like I don't want them to make more. I want them to make more. You're not like you're coming at me.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like they should be getting more money.
I know they should, but I'm saying that production companies are going to look to other shows first than to drag queens. No, and that's coming from a person who's allied with LGBTQ plus community. They're not looking at them first to give them money as much as I want them to. I'm just saying that's how I feel is that I don't think they're looking at them as one of the higher places to give money to, even though they deserve more.
I think we should because we're putting this money into TV shows that are going to get canceled. Let's put it into the show that's, right, keeping it going almost 20 years.
That's what I'm saying. Get rid of, stop coming up with these new ideas and then shutting them down after season 1. Not every idea is a good idea. Not every idea needs to become a TV show as a trial for a season. Because then, they're wasting all this money. We've watched shows that we've enjoyed, like DMV. They put on DMV. We love that show. It was so funny. We found out that after, the first season, second season? Canceled. And we were like, okay, that's fun.
Bull. That's what I'm talking about.
So it's why are we putting so much, and I get it.
The Neighborhood spinoff. They were going to do The Boys, and then they did Tracy Morgan, canceled.
They canceled it. Literally. I think it got one season?
One season.
Yeah, and they canceled it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I would have rather had the brothers because they were so funny and they would have had a really good TV show. But again, you created a spinoff and then you canceled it. So, and the spinoff that was with Tracy Morgan. Love Tracy Morgan, but we knew that wasn't going to last. No. Once we heard, because he was in 2 episodes of The Neighborhood, and then they were like, let's make instead of the brothers, let's make a spinoff with Tracy Morgan.
That's actually completely different. So when he was on the show, different character. The spinoff, new character.
What? So who was he in the spinoff?
I think he was a brother or something, but he's a completely different character in the spinoff. It's very weird.
Because, he was the brother to Calvin in The Neighborhood.
Yeah, I think he's a cousin or something in the spinoff. It's very weird.
Why would you change up his whole storyline too? The whole point was to go off of the storyline from the show. Okay, hey, you know what? We're getting off topic again. Yeah.
Listen, we got to get out of here. All hearts clear because we've got a lot that we've said, and I don't know what more can we say. Do you got anything else you want to say?
I will say, to reiterate, I'm very happy that Crystal did win. I love Crystal. Love Crystal. Not to say she didn't deserve the win. She deserves a win. I just wish it was more based off of her raw talent than just Ru wanting to pick a winner. And I think it is becoming very prevalent. Ru, we love you. But it's becoming very prevalent that you are choosing the winners for us instead of just letting their raw talent shine and letting the winners speak for themselves. So, like,
I think that's why we're losing the Emmys.
Yeah, because I do feel like even if Ru didn't choose Crystal as the winner, like, before the show even started, like, Crystal would still be top 3, I feel like. I feel like she still would have made it all the way to top 3. So...
Well,
what?
Well, top 3 would have been she would have to win lip syncs on the Lollapalooza.
Yeah, I honestly still think she would have.
You think she would have beat like a Silky or an Akira?
Probably not Silky or maybe Silky, not Akira. But I'm saying, like, still, if Ru had it set up the way it was set up, I do still think that Crystal would have been up in the top. Personally, I feel like she would have been in the top.
All right.
But we love her. Happy that Joey J was second. She's also amazing. I wish she did get the wins that she deserved, personally.
She's going to come back again. She's got no choice.
She will definitely come back again. And honestly, I love watching her, and I think she's amazing. Akira, I don't see her coming back again. As much as I love...
Y'all done pissed me off. I ain't giving y'all my time no more.
As much as I love her, and I would love to see her again, I would not blame her if she would not come back.
Y'all can kiss my ass almighty.
Is your heart all clear? Sounds like you still got some...
Guns all around. That's all I got to say.
Guns and kissing my ass is crazy.
Kiss my ass almighty. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but we'll be back again next year to discuss more Drag Race with y'all. Crystal Methyd, seriously, congratulations. You're a wonderful queen. I look forward to seeing you for All Winners 2 whenever we finally do that. But until then.
Oh my God, I really hope for an All Winners 2.
I want them to do it. They're taking too long. The people that I want to do it, like, I think there's a slim chance that Bob does it.
I really hope, Bob, please do it. Please.
Bob is 40.
Please, babe, I don't care.
And if we wait too much longer.
How old is Kennedy? How old was Nicole Paige Brooks?
People who haven't won.
Okay, but still, they still came on the show.
Yeah, but if I won, I don't really have anything to prove to y'all.
Nothing to prove, but it would just be a fun time. It'd be really fun. Just come back.
I will say Bob has said he will only do it for $1 million. That's the prize.
All right, so let's get the budget up for Drag Race and then have her come back, please. Because no, that would be fantastic.
And we got to change the format because they asked Bianca the first time and she like would have done it, but she didn't like the format. And it's like, I don't want to see Bianca do a real lip sync because she won the challenge. So we got to do something about this, guys. If we're going to do an All Winners 2.
No, I would love an All Winners 2. I think they're also trying to build up
That's
more.
That's absolutely what they're doing. They're choosing who they want to be on All Winners 2.
Yeah, I think they're definitely building up the
There's only so many people they can do. Everybody who already did All Winners 1, there's people that aren't going to do All Winners 2, like a Tyra Sanchez or a Sharon Needles. They're not going to be able to do it. Violet Chachki also, I think she wants $1 million. So I'm like...
Well, because I will say some of these top queens, they are doing really well on their own. Like, Bob is doing amazing on their own. Bianca, killing it on her own. Like, they don't need the show, but like, it would just be so fun.
I want Bob to do it. Trust me, I do.
It would be so fun. Just the energy of it. Like, Bob
even at 40, I think Bob still has a chance of winning All Winners.
Oh, for sure. Bob would win All Winners. 1,000%.
I genuinely think it would be between Bob and Anya Nerve.
Yeah.
It's like looking at everybody else, like, I love a Mikey, I like a Crystal. I'm like, Anya and Bob are going to dog walk these hoes.
Yeah, if Bianca came back, oh my God. Yeah. Bob and Bianca would just take over the entire show. Mm-hmm. And that would be fantastic.
No complaints.
Okay, now, all hearts clear?
Yes, all hearts are clear. Rachel, where can the people find you?
People can find me on Instagram at rosegoldray, rosegold_Ray. Ray is RAE. And then you can find me on my nail page. It's Nails by Rachel W. Look at those cute little sparkly clouds. And then you can also find me on TikTok. It's just at rosegoldray.
All right, guys, you can find me on my personal
Marvin,
page.
Where can the people find you?
I stepped on your line just a little bit.
Yeah, you did.
You can find me on my personal page at Marvin_Martian10. Martian is spelled Martian. And make sure that you guys follow the show on both Instagram and TikTok at Meant to Be Pod. That's MEANT 2 BEPOD. POD. And if you want to email us anything you got to say, ask, whatever, meant-to-be-pod@gmail.com. Remember, comment below. What would you guys change about the All-Stars format? So yeah. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. I have a fun episode planned.
Bye.
I don't know how it's going to go, but I'm looking forward to it. So until then, make sure you guys keep it real, keep it kind. See ya.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.